Got ordered. Got ordered the little yummy
Alright,
off the
start.
XBZ.
Oh, you already started.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy True Hill and the AyItsUsFamily channel. I'm here with, yo, who are you?
I'm Mom.
Yo,
Too close to me.
yo, that's because you ain't gave me no personal space,
Oh
yo.
my God.
Yeah. But yo, Mom, who on the screen? Come on.
I don't know. This what you
I
trying
don't
to
know
be in
this guy.
solitary confinement? That's why you so close to me?
With you? I'm not lasting 2 minutes. I'm gonna be talking my ear off. I'm gonna be like, I'll be like, y'all leaving. Y'all don't,
Anyway, let's
I don't
go,
want the
Jimmy.
100K.
Anyway, Jimmy, he spent 7 days in solitary confinement. Hey,
Fire.
he can spend 7 days on the ground in a coffin. What's the
Honestly,
difference?
Wouldn't this be easy compared to being buried for the week?
Yeah,
I feel like this would be easier because at least you're not underground with the chance of death. You know what I'm saying? That's always a thing.
Let's see.
But obviously, y'all, we got Jimmy on the screen. If y'all want to watch the original video, that boy will be down in the description below to give your own opinions and conjecture, boy. Without further ado, let's see what he's doing this time around. You feel me?
I'm going to attempt to spend the next 7 days in solitary confinement. Seal me up.
And all that white, keep the light on.
For the next 7 days, I have to survive in this soundproof white room with zero human contact and zero stimulation. And because this is actually psychologically dangerous, the most important thing is the doctor outside making sure I don't go insane.
I worked in psych hospitals for 23 years.
Yo, this dude don't even look real. He look like
a fake doctor.
He look like the mad scientist John when you search that on Google. This will pop up. He realistically probably is some John. But I don't understand. You need a psychiatrist for this, but not being buried alive? Like what?
You know they have somebody watching.
Like, huh? Like,
now you're gonna see how it is to be in bright lights.
Nah, you feel me?
And this is much worse than anything I've ever seen. Anything past 50 hours in a white room like this can lead to permanent psychological damage.
And I'm about to do 168 hours. There is a chance that I actually start to lose my mind and go into something called psychosis. And they have to pull me out because it can cause permanent damage to me.
You survived 7 days buried alive. Is this much harder?
Okay, I feel like it depends individually on the person's psyche and what your mental state is at. Because I feel like, okay, I'm in a white room, but what about this is gonna make me go into psychosis? Like, just cause, well, I guess not talking to people, but bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm rarely talking to heads anyway, so that's not frying me. I'm cool. I'm in a white room. That's
nothing.
It.
There's no TV or there's no nuts up entertainment or anything.
All right, but like.
And what they do? Pass him his food through one of those cushions?
I guess so. I mean, somebody gotta give him. Somebody gotta give him some sustenance. I mean, obviously you can't just starve. But I just don't understand. Like, hopefully they go in depth on what can make you go crazy, what can make you obviously go into psychosis. Because from what I'm seeing, I don't understand why. Like, I mean, you'd be in there for an extended period of time, but it's just like, am I gonna go crazy? I wouldn't think so. I mean.
He doesn't have social contact. If your brain doesn't have information coming in, it generates craziness, it generates hallucinations, it generates paranoia.
And all I have to survive for the next week is a bed to sleep on, a notebook with a pen, a refillable bottle of water, toothbrush with toothpaste, and a bar of soap, a toilet to use the bathroom, and a sink for water. At this point, it was clear to me it was going to be difficult to entertain myself during this challenge, especially on hour 9.
I was just
right. Why they got a camera by the toilet?
I was just about to say that. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie.
Can I get my own private poop time?
Type John. But like, nah, for real though. I'm still not seeing what can make him go crazy. Cause I mean, like, hey, you got some stuff in there. Plus,
but he can't talk to people. He can talk to the camera.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess like real social, like face to face type John, which is I guess understandable. But bruh, I would just sleep the whole time. So therefore, I wouldn't have time, I guess, to get lost in your thoughts and go crazy.
Sleeping.
I'm sleeping the whole time.
Okay.
I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping the whole time. Like, for y'all don't know, I've most likely got insomnia, bro. I'd be up to like 5, 6 a.m. But like, in this case, you have nothing else to do. Maybe because the way I be standing is because I got mad devices and stuff around. There's nothing to do in here except for sleep, basically.
Wait, this Jimmy, he started counting them cushions.
Yo, what did he do?
All right, go.
Yo,
Jimmy started counting those cushions.
1,703. Like, bro, that's what
I don't know. This Jimmy, he like to count.
Yo.
Probably wondering, how many tiles are on these walls?
See?
The correct answer is 1,900.
Nah, you watched the video, you fraud. Now you watched the video, you fraud.
No, I'm thinking about no, that's so funny. See, that's why we gotta let the video play.
Nah,
see?
you fraud. You had to watch the video.
Nah, because Jimmy, only thing he like to do is count.
I swear
How
I'm the
started
prophet.
Counting.
Nah, bro, I swear I'm the prophet. Yo, you literally called that instantaneous.
And he's saying the number. We gotta go back. Press him. He said the number.
this. You're probably wondering, how many tiles are on these walls? The correct answer is 1,900. And if you want the roof and floor included, then it's 2,860. But more importantly than all that, according to my stomach, it is time to eat food. If you're wondering how I'm eating during this challenge, there's a conveyor belt here, which spans over 100 feet, so I can be fed without any human interaction.
What?
I think I've been in here around 14 hours. Isn't it crazy that at this point, I was already off by 2 hours?
Oh, he can turn the lights down?
So far, the hardest part of the challenge is no one's fed me yet. In hindsight, I should have ate more food before I came in here. But yeah, it would be really nice if someone fed me sometime soon.
Nah, they gotta feed him whenever he wanna eat.
Did you wash your hands?
Yeah, of course I did.
No, he did not.
We'll be sending him his meals randomly so he can't guess the time. Like it's 6 p.m. right now and we're sending him his breakfast.
When are my friends gonna feed?
That's a good perception, I guess, to I guess kind of get your psyche off. Like you don't know what time it is, or you don't know like how much time is going by. So theoretically, you could feel like you being here forever, which is like, but he already knows he's gonna be in there for a week, so it can't be that long, or at least like it can't be like months on end or weeks on end. You know what I'm saying?
But they could give him a little bit more food.
Well, no, I'm not. It's not like they're not gonna give him food. Obviously, like we said in the beginning, they're gonna give him sustenance.
Yeah.
But it's like, I can see why they're gonna do it randomly, because if you gave him, like, if he noticed that food was coming at a certain time or like around the same intervals, like say if he started counting the hours, which I don't even know how you stay focused doing that, but if he started doing that between the hours giving food, he could be like, okay, they give it to me at 12 or 2 hours ago. So if I wait another 3 hours, maybe they'll give me another one, maybe another 4 hours, like something like that.
Well, now they're tricking him, giving him breakfast, so now he gonna think it's the morning time.
Yeah, it's like morning time.
And it's not even the morning time, it's 6 p.m.
It's basically dusk, right? Like it's about to be dark. Like what the heck?
Feed me, I am hungry.
Does it just bust open?
Now, because the room is soundproof,
Maybe.
even though the
That's
food
a good question.
arrived, I didn't realize it until I checked 2 hours later.
See, that's what I'm saying.
That's a little dramatic.
He
man.
doesn't
Come
even know
on.
that the
So
food
when I
is
finally
there.
checked, I was not actually expecting food.
This tastes awesome. I mean, it's cold and soggy, but I'm just so deprived of feeling things. This is great.
This solitary confinement set is literally wrapped in metal chains. If this set caught on fire, I would probably burn alive before they could unlock it.
Wow, that is dumb.
Anyways,
Great, Jimmy.
But okay, I think well, which is obviously not good because he didn't know his food was there. He could have ate earlier. But I also think that's a good aspect of this, because if they say what they were to let him know too when his food is there, maybe he could gauge the time off of that as well. So it's literally just random, bro. Then he might not eat for like half a day. That's tough. Yeah, that really sucks.
I don't know. I'd have been
so I'm gonna
saving
think
part
about
of
other
it.
things than that.
That's smart too.
For the
I
next
didn't
few
think about
hours,
that.
I tried to keep myself as stimulated as humanly possible. Oh,
Come on, you hit the
He's got
camera.
nothing. He has nothing to work with. If he's already resulting to this for basic stimulation, I have my doubts that he'll last 7 days.
It's interesting how when you take everything away from a man, something as simple as a metal plate can be like as fun as an iPhone.
He's going to get agitated by way of boredom.
This is a very
No,
dehumanizing
come on. I'm
experience.
already not liking it. It ain't even been 24 hours yet.
There's two things. One, he has a notebook, so you could theoretically just be writing stuff down in a notebook to keep yourself occupied. Or I would be doing that, like, cause plans, allocate some funds, just basic stuff. And two is like, yo, a lot of people be saying, I remember back in the other videos with like Susie and Bailey and then Alex, they were saying like, now he's doing all these human experiment social things. So now it's like, okay, now he's not doing with other people, he's doing it with himself. Now what are we gonna say? Because he's literally subjecting himself to this. The only person that I guess could go wrong for this is literally Jimmy himself. So now what are we gonna say? Now what? Like,
No.
Go to bed and we'll see what happens.
Okay. Oh, he trying to get
I
dark.
think I'm around 40 hours into the challenge,
Nope.
Jimmy's 6 hours off on what time he thinks it is.
which means it's around 4 p.m. on day number 2.
I thought he'd be on track today.
Losing my sense of time
yo,
led to other
he
problems.
said it,
No matter
it
what I
should
do,
be 4 p.m. on day number 2. It's 10 in the morning.
He's off, way off.
What the heck?
I literally just can't sleep. These lights are just really messing with my brain.
So he can't turn the lights off.
No.
Maybe I just lay here for the next 5 days.
The reason he has insomnia is he doesn't need to sleep. He wants to sleep this off and just get it over with. But what he should be doing is trying to do something that is going to occupy his attention while he's awake.
He's climbing the wall.
It's the natural
Okay,
human...
so I like this. This is the main reason why the psychiatrist is here. Okay, so then that basically debunks my point we're saying with insomnia, especially since he mentioned insomnia. So he can't sleep because trying to sleep it off, obviously, with the lights and stuff going on, is gonna affect your sleep pattern.
Right.
So I could honestly.
So he
agree
needs
with
to
that.
keep himself
He needs
occupied.
to
Now
keep
he's
himself
occupying
while he's awake. Like
now he's climbing the walls. Okay.
But why is he doing this? He has a notebook. I haven't seen him touch this notebook yet.
Maybe he's not ready for that yet. It's like, no, he ain't ready to write yet.
That wouldn't make any sense
I
though.
don't know,
Like,
I'll be drawing on the walls and stuff. I'll be drawing
hey,
pictures.
and no one said you couldn't do that. So
Right,
hey,
yo.
I mean, hey, shoot, that's a good idea. I ain't gonna lie.
An urge for freedom. He's regressing to primal instinct.
Why did I think it was 4 p.m.? Shouldn't that mean it's 9 p.m.? And by the time I had gotten around eating my first meal, it was 4:30 in the afternoon. Don't get me wrong, the food looks good, but it is freezing cold.
Yeah, why would they do that?
I'd rather starve than eat the rest of this, so. And when my second meal had arrived, it felt like only minutes had passed. What just came through the conveyor belt? Wait, how long has it been? Am I supposed to eat
can he
both,
keep
or?
that open?
I was thinking that.
'Cause
Why
I was about to
let him
say.
keep it- yeah, I was thinking that.
Because then, I mean,
Keep
the
it
food
open
would
and
just
then
automatically
he'll
come.
see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you got?
It definitely was day 2 when I got the second breakfast, but I didn't eat much of the breakfast. So maybe they felt bad because I didn't eat much of the breakfast. Well, no. At this point, I had no idea how long that first meal was sitting on the conveyor belt for.
Yo, he
He's
started.
getting a little
Wait,
paranoid.
wait. What? He's starting what?
Nah, that's why
I
I
was
told you
trying
I
to-
was just gonna talk. What you,
Go ahead.
you wanna keep on?
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, off this John, like, you could see he's starting to, like, I guess you could say he's starting to get, it's like some of that psychosis are starting to, like, overthink his John, because he's like, the minutes pass, I guess they sent me food because they feel, no, mate, like you see he's, like, second guessing himself. Now, what were you about to say?
No, I was gonna see what was happening because I was looking at that door.
Oh, my fault.
No, I was looking at the
Let me go
door,
back a little bit.
but I really
no
want to know what they
idea how
see,
long that
that's what I
first
looking
meal
at.
was sitting in the conveyor belt for.
You see he's getting a little
See, he left
paranoid.
the door
See,
open.
That's the
even
thing
as I
that
kind of saying, like, he's starting to second guess himself in John. See, I don't know. Like, with me personally, I would feel like I'm okay, because, I mean, I know what my direct goals are. Like, be in here for 7 days. Don't even worry about trying to percept the time, because that's going to start giving you paranoia, like with Jimmy right now. I'm not even going to worry about the time. I just know I'm going to be here for a really decent amount of time, a whole week straight. So I was like, all right, weird. I'm just going to chill, find things to occupy myself. Like you said, you can draw on the walls, climb walls, what I never see anybody doing these Jones. Why is nobody like exercising in no John? Because that gets you fatigued, right? You get tired and then you could sleep. You do it again, writing in your notebook. You could set up yourself a routine for this, and then that would keep you sane. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like there could be arguments against this on why maybe it really does depend on the person whether you would go into that psychosis or not. But I mean, hey, let's see how Jimmy does it. I don't know.
get worse as time goes on. It's only day 2.
I'm not sure what to do. I think I'm gonna just see how high I can
floor is
count.
soft.
1, 2,
See?
3, 4.
It looks
There he go
crazy,
counting
right?
again.
I love counting. I don't know what's up with me
But
counting.
when you're in a situation
I still
where
don't
there's
know how he
nothing to
counted.
Still
do,
counting.
199,
what's crazy is to just succumb to it.
1,000.
As this progresses, he's going to run out of random things to do.
And I gotta give it to him, the doctor was right. Because later in this challenge, I borderline go insane.
Do you think I'd get a? Do you think I'd?
What's this, 3 minutes? And a camera? Oh, get the food! Jimmy, wake up!
Oh, he's asleep.
And while my strategy to sleep through most of the challenge did help pass the time, it ended up hurting me in other ways.
I see food over
his
there.
ice cream is
It's freaking
melted.
soggy and cold.
Yeah,
How
'cause
long
it's-
has this been sitting here?
This food's been sitting there for 7 hours.
I
What?
would have given anything to eat that ice cream.
Oh, the ice cream fell in the spaghetti.
Yes.
That's
It's been
nasty.
sitting there 7 hours.
Ew, that means that that ice cream is like getting old and Joan. Like, yo, that's nah, I ain't
Wow.
gonna lie.
And I'm happy they're not showing him go to the bathroom. That's all. I'm just thinking about
I mean-
privacy and stuff like that.
Yeah, nah,
God.
they go show him going to the bathroom.
They got a camera right there.
I mean, understandable, but that's just for an angle. I'm even if they did catch it, which I'm pretty sure they did, because that one camera does have the angle on the toilet. Like they wouldn't show it at least. I
Oh,
hope-
no.
I
But
hope
I feel
not.
bad for him because now what?
I'm not feeling bad because again, y'all
What
have
was
to
on that
realize-
other tray? I think it's a camera or something. Some type of, it was 2
Oh,
trays.
if
There
it
was
was
a
2
food
trays,
and
nah,
then
there was one
another
behind
tray.
Maybe it was like a device or something, John.
Mm.
Nah, but
We
then
gotta
if they
see.
gave him something, that would defeat the purpose of the John. So I don't know.
Parts of the meal, but guess I'll just be hungry again. Normally, because we're working on so many videos at once, I'm usually like incredibly stressed. As of right now, I don't really feel that stressed at all,
He
but I
is.
feel a
He
ton of
usually do work on
anxiety
more than one
because
video.
I have this severe FOMO that I'm missing tons of cool stuff going on in the world. It's weird. It's a different emotion that I'm used to. It's pretty crazy how hard it is to do nothing.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get really
I believe that.
bored.
For Jimmy?
Oh,
Yeah.
this is getting very hard.
Yeah,
on me
no,
now.
for
okay.
Jimmy? No, yeah.
For him, yeah, that does
Yeah,
make
because
sense.
you know he's doing like one content, another content, 2 more contents, 3 contents, all at one time.
Videos? Video?
Yeah, you know he
Yeah,
goes
I'm
from
like, what?
one place to another. You gonna be stuck here. You gonna be over here living. You gonna be freezing. You gonna be cold. I gotta run over here. You gonna walk across the canyon. And now Jimmy's just like in a room. Like,
I understand what you're saying. Like for him, yeah, I don't know, maybe because he said he's not stressed out. But if anything, wouldn't he kind of be lying? Because then he just said he had FOMO of missing out what's going on in the world right now, which I would also assume is like, yo, I'm in here for this video, but that's stopping me from making other videos and stuff. I guess like you were saying, which is understandable.
I guess I give him time for more idea, more planning.
That's what I was saying with this notebook. Like why has he not touched this yet? Yo, we're 6 minutes in, he's not touched this notebook. I would have been started using that junk. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. And then like, yeah,
I'd have been drawing on the walls. I could see tic-tac-toe right now. I'd have been playing.
Some joint, like I just don't understand. Like he could be,
I'd been
like I
writing
said
the
earlier,
numbers
he could
on
be
the-
doing push-ups.
Yeah.
Like yo,
I'd been writing numbers on the cushion, something.
I'm bored. Help. I was nowhere near the 168-hour mark. So by hour 65, I started to wonder, how do you do a handstand?
How do you know it's hour 65?
No, he's narrating it.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Like,
All right.
obviously
How did he know it's
auditory
hour
audience.
65?
He's
Okay.
definitely narrating.
Ow. I wish before I came in here, I had someone teach me the basics of how to do a handstand.
Not on that. That looks.
He's going to have to invent concepts that only exist in his mind.
Wouldn't that be good to do it?
Yeah, no, some
like,
stuff.
you don't
I
get
know,
hurt?
but I don't know. That look
No,
like
wait, it's supposed to be a padded room because you know like how if you go to the psych ward, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
some
you start
people are
going-
prone to hurting themselves.
Yeah,
so,
that's why they got the sink covered.
Then this is the perfect place to do it. I ain't gonna lie.
Keep himself from experiencing intense depression.
I'm just gonna envision that I'm currently walking in a park. There's
Okay.
green grass. Someone's fishing.
He's literally making up scenarios in his head right now.
Oh my God.
That's
Oh
good
no,
though.
it's very sunny. I hear birds. You ruined my walk in the park.
We're watching him slip into madness.
Uh-oh, what's coming?
Ooh, they gave me more food. But it looks like we got some rice, sweet potato, and steak. This is the best meal I've gotten so far this challenge. If you look right here, you'll see some rice. And any ordinary human would probably eat this rice. But I'm gonna count it. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 17, 98,
He loved
99,
counting.
100, 101,
Yo, Jimmy
102,
loved
103.
Yo,
counting.
I really mess with Jimmy. I like his content, but Mom, be honest with me. You think he might be playing this up a little bit? Cause I'm thinking in my head, like, are you like he say like they're saying like yeah he's starting to go mad things like this that and the third, but you think like I don't know if it would be this bad. Like you think he would go mad that fast or like
No.
really start to get in that junk?
But he like counting, so I guess he needs something else to do. Count the rice.
I mean yeah, but this is his.
I ain't counting no rice. I'm counting.
But yeah, nah.
I'm counting them pads over again.
Counting back.
I'm-
Bro,
now
where is the notebook? I'm still on that. Like, yo.
I'm writing on the pads. Send me a pen. I'll be saying to the camera.
I'm eating
Send me a
already.
pen, a marker, please. Thanks.
Nah, they keep. Well, nah, they gave
He
you
got
the
a pad
notebook.
and a pen. I need more. I need another pen.
Yo, all I know is
Marker.
that look like some good white buttery rice. I would have been ate that joint. I ain't gonna front. Like, it's crazy, but yeah, nah, I don't know. This is interesting though. I ain't gonna lie. It's
Okay.
definitely interesting to see this concept.
266, 257, 207, 208, 209, 310. 20, 421, 422, 423, 445, 446, 447.
How you count
There
that?
are 447
He counted that and
grains
only
of
an
rice
hour went
on this
by.
metal tray.
That's so
This
tough.
information
I'm not gonna
probably
lie.
profoundly changed you as a human.
Nope.
I'm feeling pretty tired, which means it's probably the night of the 5th.
I wasn't even halfway through the challenge and was already off a full day. I'm gonna get some more Z's in the bathroom where it's not so freaking bright. Which
Oh, that's like our privacy.
Yeah, because
Okay,
I
that
actually
makes
slept
sense.
in that bathroom for 12 hours.
We're officially halfway into the challenge, 84 hours.
Jimmy is.
And we're gonna tell him that in his next meal.
Just kind of mix it all up for him.
I mean, he can still put the letters together.
I am hungry,
Yo.
I am.
I don't think he's gonna think about doing
Yo,
that.
keep it a buck though. Them SpaghettiOs. Boy,
I don't think
eating
he gonna-
SpaghettiOs.
I don't know. Then he might say, you know what?
Mama, you kidding
These
me?
guys.
There's no way to put that message together. They
No,
messed
but
it
I
up.
don't think. But I
He's
don't
not
know.
gonna. No, because to him it would be random letters. He wouldn't know the intention of what.
No,
these letters
I'm saying
are
not the
for.
message, but like, I don't know. I'm thinking like maybe Jimmy will take the letters out. I don't know.
I
It's
mean,
like
if he counted okay, and he counted right, so maybe he will
might
do that.
take the letters out, but I don't
know.
think he's gonna get that message.
Nah, I doubt it. There's no way to. They mixed it up.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, maybe if you saw the 4 and the 8, but then he might think, oh, I've only been here for 2 days. There's no way.
See?
Like, I mean, if you thought it was 48, but then 84 would be a random number to him. So this would be like, I don't know.
What are we working with here? What is this?
Bro's never heard of SpaghettiOs?
And that wasn't the only thing I was forgetting the name of. What is this called?
A biscuit.
This is a
roll? Biscuit?
A roll. This is a lot of sauce for one roll. It kind of tastes like ketchup.
How does he not notice the letters in there?
Oh, that's an N.
Yeah!
You guys forgot to take these 4 SpaghettiOs out.
No. Every time he finds a letter, he just keeps eating it.
Because, like,
I hope those weren't supposed to spell something. I was magically supposed to realize that before I ate them, and then put it together to figure out a word for more.
That makes sense. That's what, as a realist, that's what makes me like sus. Because yeah, I get that. Like, I get that. Maybe you would think that, but yo, that's a little too like, he was too spot on.
I would have just kept eating it. Like, you should have just kept eating it on that one, on the content.
Yeah, because that's a little.
Keep eating it. Don't worry about it. That one was a little
way too spot on. I'm like,
but then I'm like, okay, then that's like Jimmy. That's what I was saying. Because would he take the letters out? Because I mean, he was counting rice, and I
feel like he would if he would have really, really acknowledged it first. But then it would have really looked like some off joint. You know what I'm saying? It'd been like, yo, word, like nah. But at the same time, I'm not even really mad at him because. Yo, who's his main audience? Who's his main demographic? It's children, bro. Yeah. Children is oblivious. They would not be picking any of that up. They would be like, oh my God, he just realized it. Meanwhile, obviously, us being older, I'm gonna be like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, that was a little too convenient, my brother, for you to think that right after, bro. Nah, that's a little too convenient for me, gang. But hey,
that's Jimmy.
Jimmy's still doing good
that's
things.
That's Jimmy for you.
Hey, listen.
Hey, Jimmy helping us out. I don't care.
Right.
Surely that's not what they wanted from me.
Jimmy's about to watch this when he gets out and feels so dumb.
Depression.
Watch that red sauce,
At this point,
though.
the bright lights were starting to get to me.
I have a ginormous headache right now, and I'm so hungry. What is going on to my body?
Well, he did ask for more food, even though he is getting all the calories he needs. But the reason for that is that he's so understimulated, he thinks he's starving.
I ended up checking for food over and over and over
Why
again.
Why you just leave it open a little bit?
This is oddly soothing.
Like he did before.
Maybe do you think I'd get a concussion from doing this? You should probably stop. You're right.
Gosh.
I should probably
stop. The most unhealthy John.
Oh, look, he got his notebook and pad is
There's
open. The pen was inside of it. Look, he was writing.
But why did they not show that? Because I'm saying I would have been started using a notebook. I know I said it like 5 times already, but I'm trying to tell you, writing stuff down and maybe, I don't know, coming up with stories, writing just stuff down, doing math and stuff, just to keep your brain stimulated. You know what I'm saying? Like, that one really helped. But hey, I guess he was using it.
I should probably stop.
Yeah, stop doing that if you got a headache.
There's a bag of McDonald's here. It's suspiciously light. If there is not McDonald's in this bag, I'm going to be depressed. There actually is. Let's go. Every time I get a meal, it's like 20 minutes of just pure happiness.
Nah, McChicken sounds good
right
again. Now.
I can't stop smiling. I'm so happy. And then the second I finish it, I feel a wave of depression because I'm like, what do I do now? The seconds are starting to blend together so much. I would try to guess what time it is, but I have no earthly idea. My mind is slowly deforming into stupidity. I need to occupy myself better. Okay. We're gonna grab this McDonald's cheeseburger wrapper, as well as this cup that was holding my toothbrush. And now we have basketball. LeBron, Steph, Kobe. Maybe basketball is not my thing. I think I was always better at baseball.
Oh. No!
That was not what was supposed to happen.
Oh,
and then I remembered
what I.
Oh, there's a fork on it. And I had an indestructible plate from my very first meal. I am going to throw this so far, it is hilarious.
Yo, that's eerie. Like how everything around it's on.
I still have 2 days left inside this room, and I have a feeling at some point I'm gonna want to leave.
It's day 4.
No matter how much I beg or scream or plead.
Or burp. Do not let me out of this room early.
Okay, Jimmy, I got you.
My instincts tell me I've so far done 100
Yeah, I need to understand. these social human experiment Jones, I get what some people are saying. Like, it may not be cool or whatever, I guess, morally, but y'all gotta realize, yo, this is what he want to do for his content. How could you really be mad at him for that?
Right.
Jones? I'm not saying that, like, yo, we should have everybody doing this shot and going into psychosis, destroying their psyche. But like he just said, yo, y'all keep me in the John. Not in no bad John. It's like, yo, I'm trying to really stay true to the content. 7 days, I can't be let out. I just had to say that because, you know, some heads going wild like, oh, why is he doing this?
Yeah.
He's kind of going down a weird lane. Like, which, okay, fine, I could understand your argument, but yo, like he said, he could walk out anytime. He told him, don't let him do it. Again, with Bailey and Susie, they could have left anytime. Same thing with Alex from the grocery store. He could have left anytime. So I don't know. Yo, Twitter bulls. Tough.
13 hours, which means I have 55 hours remaining. And whoever's editing this, show them how many hours I actually have remaining. Hopefully, it's somewhere close to 55 hours.
I think he's going to get angry and possibly paranoid about what's going on.
Is a man not allowed to have privacy? There's a camera there. There's a camera above that. There's a camera. There's so many cameras on me 24/7. I'm going to go insane! What if we throw the camera through the conveyor? Genius. I treat it like bowling.
No! Look at that one!
My finger.
Oh, well.
Ow.
Yo, you ever know when you got too much money?
You could just destroy stuff?
Yeah,
and
like,
it doesn't mean anything?
You
know what? Let me throw this $7,000 camera down this conveyor belt or whatever it is and shoot this open in this hole. That's no problem. Let me see my bowling skills.
Yo, that camera the same price as a car. Like, yo, what? Hey, man. Jimmy, keep getting your bread, gang. I know, get your money. I'm not your funny, but I guess you should. Yeah, that's really eerie. How like it's
underestimated
black in
how hard
zone,
this
like.
video would be. Just thinking about it has me like tearing up. But I kind of feel like an animal right now. Like I feel like I lost all my rights as a human. If I had to guess, I would say I'm halfway through day 5. I really miss my girlfriend, and I miss the gang as well.
I didn't know.
Even Nolan.
He misses Nolan.
Mentally right now, I'd say I'm at like literal rock bottom. Like this is very inhumane. I've been in here so long that some of my dreams are about me in this room. And I think it's like day 6 or 7, but then I wake up and realize it was a dream.
Yeah.
What time is it? I would pay so much money
to
know what freaking time it is.
Let's go over why I think there are 33 hours left in this
Finally,
challenge.
we really writing in this book.
I've slept 5 times. Reason number 2, I usually poop once a day, and I've also pooped 5 times since I got in here. Reason number 3, I've grown a lot of hair on my neck here, and this usually does take like a week. If for some reason it's still day 5, or God forbid, it's somehow still day 4, I will lose my mind.
No, you won't, Jimmy. And what's that stain
While I
on
was
your
sleeping,
shirt?
I had a dream about
like you peep game on how he's writing the Jones down. He's doing the math on these Jones. Yo, that's what I'm saying. He should have been doing from the beginning because that's gonna stimulate your brain and keep you sane. And that's the point I was trying to make. Like, yeah, you're still gonna be here for mad long, but hey, like even like the psychiatrist said, yo, he should be doing things while he's awake to stimulate his brain so the time goes faster. I'm like, yo, writing in his book keeps you constantly thinking, bro. Like that's gonna get the time pass and then sleep and then
and
yo, I'm
exercise.
telling you, if it was me again, and obviously I'm not going through the situation, y'all. So of course, oh, it's not you. So how do you know it? You wouldn't like. I don't. I'm not in the gym. Like I don't. Let's be honest. But like if it's me and I had to go in here for a week, solitary confinement, I only got these items. Here's what I do. Well, first off, I'm writing in the book or whatever. I write some things down. Exercise, sleep. And then obviously, use the bathroom whenever between that, and then try to. Is there a way to shower? You got a bar of soap, but I didn't see a shower.
It's running water in the sink.
I guess I can clean yourself up, and then you just repeat that process and add some little other things into, like I guess to have some fun, quote unquote, in this, with whatever items you got. But if you keep that constant routine, 1, you're in a routine, so that keeps your brain thinking like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do this. 2, obviously doing your actions like working out, writing down is gonna stimulate your brain. That's gonna pass time. Cool, and then you just keep repeating that cycle, like you're chilling. That was my main point in this, John. Man, I don't know. Like, he's doing other things like tucking the camera. I can't do that because I'm broke. I'm not going to front. So I guess that you could use that as a fun thing. There's no way I'm tucking a camera. That's dead. But, like, hey, I don't know. I feel like the way Jimmy doing, I mean, he's getting through it, but I feel like there was a more efficient way to get through this. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, as far as that can
one time that I counted to 100,000, and so when I woke up, I decided to do 1,000 laps around this room. You know, for old time's sake.
That's exercise. That should make them tired.
Watching back this footage, it's literally crazy. I resorted to walking in circles to keep myself sane. 1,000 is way too many. I'm already starting to get dizzy. This entire challenge, I've been getting water out of this sink. And I'm gonna be honest, bro. Circle is a flavor cartridge you can screw on your water bottle and makes bland water taste amazing. There's over 100 different flavors that fit this bottle that are all 0 calories and 0 sugar.
Them added integrations always be hitting. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, he took the camera down.
Choose how intense you want the flavor.
The camera, why?
And then start drinking away. It honestly adds so much flavor, I can't even tell it's sink water. I've been drinking fruit punch throughout this entire challenge, and it actually makes the water taste amazing.
How heads be drinking that tap water? That don't be pissing me off. I know, it's you that be doing that. I be getting mad, yo.
I love tap water.
Yo, I asked for a water purifier thing last Christmas. I got it, and that boy has saved my life. I will not be drinking water out of the sink. I refuse. And that's not even awesome.
I love tap water. I like sink water.
Can't believe it. But because it's just the kitchen sink water. That joint is nasty. You don't be drinking that joint, right? Like, fine, the bathroom sink, whatever. Shoot, camera not going.
Okay.
Here. The bathroom sink, whatever. But the sink, like the kitchen sink water, never. You be drinking that joint?
I drink the sink, the bathroom, the kitchen.
All right, so anyway, Jimmy, back on the sponsorship.
Water is water.
Nah.
I'm gonna walk back and forth between these walls. These cartridges also last for multiple refills of your water bottle, which is good because the boys suck at sending these, and sometimes I gotta use the same one for a whole day. If you want to start drinking more water, or just want your water to start tasting good in general, go to drinkcircle.com or your local Walmart to give it a try.
I've tried everything.
Isn't this the second brand that's doing that? Because the
first one?
The first one was an AirX video called Air Up, and then now they got this Circle.
What's this one? I gotta remember. I gotta put it on my phone right now because I'm gonna forget.
Circle, I think.
No, drink. Go back.
It's Circle. It's Circle. Yes, that's what I just said. It's Circle.
Okay, wait. I can't remember stuff. I gotta take pictures.
CIRKUL.
Don't worry about it. I'll take a picture. You know I can't remember stuff.
Bro, hold up. Let me talk.
All right, go ahead, because I'm getting that.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all gonna see me drinking it on the video.
Yeah. .com or your local Walmart to give it a try.
Walmart.
I've tried everything
I can get it from Walmart.
to keep myself entertained. And I'm gonna be honest.
I'm just shocked that there's another company doing that. I mean, it's a good idea.
And after I finished all my circles, Carl brought back 2 people from 100 Days Trapped Together.
Susie and Bailey. Check it out. You guys are gonna love this. That's the face of the guy that trapped you guys for 100 days. Would you say this is easier or harder than what you guys did?
In comparison, I think I'd rather have like someone else in it with me.
And now that the tables have turned,
okay, now we can debate this. This is so easy. This is way easier. Y'all stayed in there for 100 days. This is only a week.
But wait, you think they're about to send one of them on a conveyor belt?
No. Because that would defeat the purpose. It's solitary confinement. If somebody else came in, then that would,
Okay, let's see what they're about to do.
Send a picture. What Jimmy's doing is easier.
And I was the one inside the white cube. Bailey and Susie got their revenge.
So I'll show you guys how the conveyor belt works.
They sent an empty
No way. If they get on this conveyor belt,
I feel bad at all.
This is what he gets.
I bet every dollar in my bank account.
Carl just showed up.
No! Are you hungry, Jimmy?
Eat this.
No, we're not doing this again. We are not doing this. We're not doing this.
This is the most stimulation he's had in days.
Yo, what? No way.
Wait till he... I wanted to see his reaction when he saw
you gotta
they
give
was
him
there.
credit. I promise.
They was there. I would have loved to see his
That would
reaction.
break the solitary confinement, but I would want to see that too.
I would love to see their reaction when he saw that they was
this
there.
This the revenge. I ain't gonna lie. This for that Tesla. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That's hilarious though. That's tough. That's really tough that they came through though.
Yes.
Imagine this is what happens after you die.
Oh, that would be terrible.
Just go to a white room like this forever. That would be miserable. When I sleep, I dream of me.
You only
in
got
the
like 2 days left, though.
world,
We good.
And when I'm awake,
but he doesn't
I'm
even
just
know.
Depressed, lonely.
Nah, he realistically probably does feel like
miserable.
you've been in here for a hot minute.
So the more time I spend sleeping, the happier I am. Let me out.
No.
I'm Batman.
He said, "Let me out on Batman."
I feel dead. I really need to.
It's all right, Jimmy. Come on.
We did 7
You
days.
did it. Well, he did it. Yeah,
Like,
exactly. See? Like,
the one thing I find with sleeping, because obviously you probably want to sleep a lot of this off. I'm thinking about it in my head. I will say, the fact that you would sleep and wake up and not know how much time has passed would kind of drive you mad, because you don't know if you slept for 5 minutes or like 5 hours or like literally a whole day. Like you don't even know, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, he's done all these different things. Like that's what I'm saying. He buried himself alive for a week. This is nothing. This has to be nothing.
like this should have been a psyche thing.
Do you understand the actual panic attacks I would be having if I was buried alive?
That's what I'm saying. In this room. In this room is easier than this.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand how this could be worse. That's what I'm trying to get in my head at the beginning. Like, how would this be worse than being buried alive? Because, like, yeah, you could theoretically have contact in his jaw, like where he's buried alive. But bro, I'm 6 feet underground, literally. Like
watch the dirt fall on
type
me.
John. Like, if the dirt collapse, something happened,
I had anxiety.
Dying.
I had anxiety right then and there.
Exactly.
I gotta go.
So I'm like, yo, I'm in the joint. I don't get to talk to people. Okay, fine. At least I'm not underground. Like, yo, like, what? No. That's a never.
And now 7 days in solitary confinement. If I had known how hard this would be, I never would have done this. If that hour number in the top left says anything higher than 20, I'm gonna lose my mind. I am feeling
35?
extremely lonely. I miss my girlfriend. This is torture.
Is he crying?
He's not doing well.
He's just like napping on the floor, throwing things, having tantrums, getting happy when he gets snacks. He's like a child.
I think there's 8 hours left. And then they're gonna open that door, right?
Realistically, I think that might be.
He's like a child.
Oh, yeah. Nah, this is definitely his girlfriend. That's tough.
I think there's 8 hours left. And then they're gonna open that door right there, and I am free.
It's not 8 hours.
Please be 8 hours.
He thinks he's sleeping through the last couple hours right now. That's what he thinks this is.
So it's going to be a
He's
rude
still got a
awakening.
whole day. Nah, that's really tough.
To be honest, it's concerning.
I give it maybe another 2 to 3 hours, and that door opens. So I'm gonna enjoy my last meal, and then we're getting out of here.
Did he just say it's his last meal?
I think so.
Well, that's ironic because it's literally exactly 24 hours.
Any hour now, they're gonna be walking through that door. So I'm gonna clean up the place. It's a little messy, you know. I was trying to make up an excuse to clean, but in reality, I'm just bored. I thought coming into this experiment, I would get more mental clarity,
still there.
maybe learn a little bit about myself. But in reality, all I'm walking away with is the newfound skill of being able to throw things out a conveyor belt door.
Don't get rid of everything.
Or maybe not. There is just no world where there's more than 24 hours left. I can't do another 24 hours in here.
Well, you ain't got no choice.
But it doesn't even matter. There's just
I'm
not
really
24 hours
okay.
left.
I am gonna pause it because I'm really sitting here thinking, what in his mind is telling him that we only have 2 to 3 hours left? Like what?
I don't know where he got that from.
Was he doing to be like, yo, there's no way there's more than 2 to 3
but wait,
hours?
he was off 6 hours. Now he off way more than 6 hours. A whole day he off.
He was already off in like the first day or whatever. First
like
day going
6
to second.
hours. Yeah.
There's no way he could be adding up time and think he's about to be. There's no, like, that's implausible because you literally just don't know the time. So even if you were to try to do it from when you first got in, you'd have to be a genius. Like, you'd have to real life, mom. You'd have to calculate like hour by hour since you walked in to be able to know how much time you have left. And there's no, clearly he didn't do that. He was busting up the cameras. He didn't do that, John. So I'm like, yo, what is telling him he got 2 to 3 hours left? I really want to know. Like,
No, I refuse to believe that. So any second now, any second now, any second now. To pass the time, I'm gonna resume counting. 1, 2, 3.
He's always counting.
5, 6.
Ain't nobody around.
7,
Where they at?
8.
Ain't nobody even watching.
10,
Where everybody went?
12.
yo, Jimmy, I see what you're doing, and it's smart. I'm not gonna lie, it's smart because, yo, this type of John where he's doing this showing that nobody's around, it's just him and what's that? What was he saying? Oh yeah, any second now, and it's going out and out to show that nobody's there. It's just like, yo, I see he's really building storylines in these videos. So you start getting emotionally attached. You're like, oh my gosh, yo, it's crazy. I can't believe, like, yo, this is going on. He really, like, yo, I'm really peeping this now. He really starting to get the storylines in this joint.
Yo,
and I'm not falling for it, gang. But the content is fire.
Yes.
But I'm not falling for it. I ain't gonna hold you. Nah, it's really cool though. That's what I'm saying. Again, shout out to his editing team and all that. Because from the edits and all that, this is what makes you obviously feel there's like that emotional attachment to the joint. But like, yo.
And that one single white flower been there since the beginning.
Right? Like,
that one white rose.
Oh my gosh. Showing how everybody was in lab coats. All the lab coats is hung up. Nobody's there. Nobody's in the chairs. Yo, that joint is kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. Joint is fire.
13, 14.
Look at the flower. See what I say about the flower?
Yo, see? That was a perfect representation of what I just said to show a storyline. The rose is withering. It's going down. As the time is going down. As Jimmy's slowly giving out to his mind. He's going crazy. He's getting this psychosis. Bro, I'm trying to tell you. I see what you're doing, gang. And this is why his videos
catch up to you, Jamie. We gonna have our videos.
I ain't gonna lie.
We gonna have our videos.
Now, I really be trying to study these Jones. Like, yo, what about these videos make it so audience retentivize? Like, what about this makes it so good you want to keep watching? I'm like, yo, this is really smart. Like, this real life is genius.
You go, Jimmy.
That's tough.
And it's all in his studio.
And then now showing the timer go down pretty fast. Show that little time lapse. It looks like this part is abandoned. Like, nobody could last.
5,425.
Count it. What, Jimmy?
I swear to God, I heard something out there.
3 hours.
You ain't hear nothing, Jimmy.
I'm sad. I'm sad. I am sad.
No, you're not.
I am sad.
Okay, how about this? Because the video is about to end. It's got like a minute something left. I want to ask you. Because he's really about to get out in like 2 hours. Do you think he really went into that much of a psychosis or like get crazy? It doesn't really seem like it that much. Because usually the people that do that, they're sitting there like, or that like he was kind of doing earlier, but obviously not to a greater extent. But they be hitting their heads on the walls, like they be really looking like you're going crazy. He's just like, I'm sad, in bed, like yo. I feel like he's good. That's what I'm saying. There's no way this could be worse than a Buried Alive and Straight at Sea. I would be like, yo, really freaking out at those Jones. This is just like, yo, I'm in a room, fine. I understand, like, maybe it could be a little lonely or whatever, you know, you're not having no social interaction, but is this really worse than being stranded in the middle of the ocean?
No.
Worse than being literally buried alive?
No.
Never. Like, what? Nah. But, hey.
I don't want to be here. Get me out of this room. I don't want to be here.
This is barely
You done made up a new
He's
song.
lying in bed, covering his eyes, no excitement. This is totally not what you want to see.
How is he gonna act? Is he gonna be a new human?
I'm worried he's going to be this human. He's just collapsed into dysfunction.
We've never pushed him as far as he is pushed in this video.
Well, because he's been totally deprived of any human.
What happened?
We've never pushed him this far in any other video.
Do you have it?
I have never been in any of these situations Mr. Beast been. I need to clarify because people really like they refuse to really listen to what you're saying and just yap, bro.
Yeah,
like,
just start
and I hate saying that, John.
Start making comments.
Just be talking with no background, John. Wasn't listening. I have never been through any of the situations Mr. Beast been through. Right? This, Buried Alive, straight in the ocean, straight on an island, straight in the desert. I've been through none of that. But this is just not worse than being buried alive or stranded. I'm sorry, like you can't convince me, bro. I'm sorry.
This is not as worse as being buried alive.
And let that be our opinion because everyone perceives things differently.
Yep,
so maybe this would be the worst for you or whoever's watching. But I'm sorry, for me personally, this is not the worst thing he's been through. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna tell you off the rip. There's just no way. Because okay, fine, you have no social interaction. That's cool. You basically kind of had none with Buried Alive. Yeah, you got a walkie, but bro, you're talking through a voice. It's just a voice. Yo, that was all could have been AI or something. How you know if it was even real? I mean, granted, obviously it was, but like,
remember the weather? The weather was bad. You don't even know what could have happened.
Yo, they was sleeping through actual hurricane storms in the middle of the ocean, and this is worse.
Nah,
I'm sorry, y'all. It's not going.
Sorry,
I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Like, Trill, as Trill perceives this, John, Carl, that is absolutely incorrect. Like, there's no way. Like, bro, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. 6 feet underground, if this dirt collapse, I'm dying. No question. No question about I am dying.
Remember the screw came out? The fly was in there?
When the screw came out, I was screaming.
He needed to move, you know, how he could develop blood clots in his legs.
Yeah.
See, this is nothing.
All you doing is just being in a room. Yo.
And what was he eating? What was he eating? Some packages or something? They wasn't even giving
him them MREs?
Yeah.
Them nasty.
He's getting food.
Mom,
and water.
I'm really trying to tell you, fine, you have no social interaction. That's really cool. But yo, Yo, my bad, yo. I'm going so crazy that I ripped out my headphones, yo. I'm telling you, because but this how you know I'm really passionate about this, John. I'm really trying to like get my point across. Yo, real talk. He's chilling in his room. He had a bed, fully can stretch out.
Mm-hmm.
Got a notebook, can write stuff down. He's getting good meals. He's not eating them trash MREs, nothing. All you need for this, at least in my head, unless yo, and like I said, I've never been through any situation. So, but unless I go through something like this, which hey, maybe I need to go through this experience and get a first-hand John. I ain't gonna lie, it would be amazing. Right, it would be amazing. That would be really cool. But like, all you need, for me personally, what I think and how I perceive this, I had to get through this in the best way. All you need is a routine. If he would have just kept doing a routine, like I said, work out, write down, sleep, bathe, brush your teeth, eat. Keep doing that. Cycle. Make sure and keep it. Yo, even write it down in a notebook. This is the routine. I need to make sure I keep doing these things. Even if you don't know the time, which he doesn't know the time. I would still need to know, okay, I haven't done this and it feels like a little bit of time. Or maybe I slept. Okay, let me restart that cycle. This could have went by so much easier. You barely can move in the coffin. How is this harder? There's no way. I'm sorry,
and what about
y'all.
using the bathroom in a coffin? I think
he had to pee in them cups.
Yeah, I think he couldn't even use
the
poop.
Toilet.
So I don't know. Sorry, Carl. We're not agreeing with this one.
Can't go for this one, baby. I ain't gonna lie. The gummy slapping, but yo, this right here, that statement you just said, not going. I ain't going with that one. Nah, that's dead.
Be gentle, like a little kid waking up from a nap.
Well, there's 10 minutes left, so let's go get ready. Thank you.
Good luck.
I'm gonna
die. That's just a pitch black room. That's really crazy.
He doesn't even know it's time to get out.
Hold on. Wait, I don't even have pants on. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Jimmy.
Sorry, I was just putting my pants on. It's not as bright out here.
How is it, dude?
I'm actually kind of lightheaded. You know what's crazy, but after this challenge, I kind of forgot how to interact with humans.
Where are you going?
No, I'm sorry, Jimmy, I'm not going for that way. I'm sorry, you're not convincing me of that. You forgot how to interact with humans? Yo, realistically, if you were in this situation, bro, you would be so excited to see a person. If you were really going through that social anxiety, which would most likely be the worst thing you'd go through, because it's solitary confinement, just like how they be having in prisons. Unfortunately, obviously, don't go to jail. You're supposed to be by yourself. So the thing you would want most is obviously to communicate, to be with someone else. Yo, the first thing I'm remembering how to do, if the worst thing you're going through would be the psyche, going psychosis, not being with people, is I'm happy to see my peoples. What you mean you forgot? What? That's cap for the storyline. I know that's cap. Like, yo, Jimmy, yo, I love you, bro. He's funny. He really funny peoples, bro. There's no way. I kind of forgot how to interact with peoples. Yo, nah, I freaking love Jimmy, bro. That's hilarious.
It's actually relieving to not stare at a bright light. It's like the ceiling is awesome.
It's the happiest I've seen you in a long time.
Honestly, I thought it was perpetually just gonna be 24 hours forever. Follow me outside. I want to see the sun. Oh my God. Oh, it's dark out. So nice to see the outside world.
Oh, I thought he was gonna do some lore, cause you know how remember the one video. Yo, if you were with Alex's John with the grocery store, remember? If you were wondering how we got there, this was actually on the moon, and then they blew up the moon. Yes. I was like, I'm looking at the comment. I'm like, yo, is that part of the lore? Oh my gosh. You want to go first? You go first. I usually be ranting at the end. You know what I'm saying? Would give our opinions and conjecture because the video is over. So I usually be ranting at the end. Go first. Anything?
And say what? No, it was good. I mean, this Jimmy do his thing, but this one's a little slippy up here. But I guess because, I don't know if that made sense, but, just, studying and learning how to be a content creator and do videos and stuff like that, I'm learning a lot, and I can see more.
That's what I'm...
Does that make sense?
I get what you're saying. Okay, let me see if I put that in my own words.
Yeah.
basically what mom is saying, she's seeing how like more things he's doing in a video could be content oriented, so people keep watching and they're more invested in John. Remember how I was saying like, oh yeah, this is put in here for emotional investment, so you want to keep watching because like, dang, I'm feeling bad for Jimmy. He's really going through this. I want to keep watching to the end because when he gets out, it's gonna be such a great thing. And I'm really seeing that how you can build, and that's one of the most important things people say. If you can build a storyline within your content, which he's doing twofold because he has background lore on this one, which is crazy, and then obviously the storyline of the video itself. Like, yo, analyzing that and seeing that, I'm so amazed. It's like, yo, we really are making this type of like level of content on YouTube.
Yes.
That's crazy, bro.
On
like,
YouTube.
That's actually insane.
That should be on like
some Netflix joint. Like some crazy joint. So I really find that cool. My thing is just like, yo, some of the joints Jimmy was doing is wild. Because I feel like some of the other joints, like if this was just a random person, like you wouldn't really go through that joint. Like, or some of the actions you wouldn't be doing. Like I wouldn't have thrown the camera in no joint like that. Right. But that's mostly because I can't afford it, so I don't want to break it. And I wouldn't be wasting time throwing the pins and stuff. Like I feel like that's redundant actions. Like in that case, because then you're literally just causing yourself to be in a repeat like thing of doing nothingness, which is gonna make you think more. But if I'm on that routine thing, like I was saying, then I already know, okay, I gotta go to the next thing, so I don't end up going crazy. I make sure I do this, I make sure I do that. So I in that case, I feel like basically, if I had to ball it down to give it like a simplified version, because I'd just be rambling on, I feel like in the most efficient way of getting through this process, he could have done it in a more efficient way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Of getting through these 7 days without him like really just getting bored all the time and doing it. I really think he could have did it better efficiently. But again, with the storyline thing, I mean, hey, if it was the way I would do it, nobody would probably want to watch because I would be repeating the same actions. Right. There would be nothing interesting going on, which would make them click off. So this is why I can understand and not really like really harp on Jimmy, because you gotta have some type of stipulations or something going on, because then heads are going to click off, they're not going to watch. Which is exactly why I'm not in the box. And he is. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's really tough. But
put him in the box, Jimmy. Oh.
Yo, please. It will be so boring though, because I'm telling you, my first 12 hours of this, I'm planning out the routine. I'm like, all right, this is what I'm going to keep doing throughout these joints and keep doing it. And it wouldn't be interesting because I'm sticking to this so I don't go crazy.
Put him to the test, Jimmy.
But with that being said, excellent video by Jimmy. Of course, shout out Carl, Chandler, like Chris, everyone, Nolan. Yes. And shout out to the editing team. Shout out to Reek. Yo, shout out to the psychiatrist. Yo, he was really explaining it, because without him, I was really thinking like, yo, how deep does this really go? Like, is this really that bad? And he was explaining it really good. So that's fire. But yeah, it was an amazing video always. Of course, I love seeing Jimmy post because, the video just be getting better and better, honestly. They get more interesting as it goes. So, of course, y'all, that was I Spent 7 Days in Solitary Confinement by Mr.Beast. If y'all want to watch the original, like I said in the beginning, that boy will be down in the description below. Now, Mom, would you please tell them what they gotta do on the vid?
Like always, like it up.
2 thumbs up.
Comment. Solitary confinement. Can you handle it?
Can you? I don't know.
Subscribe.
You feel me? Nah, subscribe.
Subscribe.
2K. Roll to 2K, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie, we about to hit 1,400. We really love and appreciate y'all for that. Thank y'all for watching our video.
Don't forget to
turn on the post notification bell so that every time AyItsUsFamily posts a video, that boy be fresh, spicy, fiery, and always in your feed. Who are you, bruh?
Mom.
I am. Order the low, y'all mean off the XBZ Trill. And we gonna see y'all later.